Well, hello there. It is Michelle Green again. I told y'all it's graduation week. Graduation week, and we are here today. Again, my name is Michelle Green with Kingdom Builders Business University. If this is your first time watching, what we do is we offer a school for the elite entrepreneur. So today we have another graduate by the name of Carl Mitchell. Welcome, Mr. Carl. Woo! Shout out. Yes. All right. So Mr. Carl is actually a sophomore, which means he has been through 2 terms of the KBBU course. And guess what? He's coming back again, y'all. He's coming back again for a junior year. So I love that. Mr. Carl, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to jump right in. I see you have your t-shirt on. Hey.
It's one of my businesses.
One of your businesses.
Right.
All right. Speaking of that, how did we meet?
We actually met through True Blue Radio because
We met.
there was actually a guest on our show that we had on there called Unapologetically Free with Nakia.
Right. Yes. Shout out to Nakia
Yeah,
too. Hey, girl. But listen, yeah, so we met because you all invited me to come on and speak about credit and speak about this new KBBU business school that we're offering. And I did. And then after we finished, you were like, hey, I might need some services. Hello,
right.
come on. Let
I,
me join the school. What was that? I couldn't
I
hear
said
you.
I signed up immediately.
He did. He called me immediately. Like he was like wanting to do it right then and
Right.
there. And so we got him taken care of, and here we are. Here we
Yep.
are. That's amazing. So when it comes to True Blue Radio, so you already had a business established,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you came to KBBU, and what happened?
What happened was I actually started 2 other businesses with KBBU.
Did
Uh,
you say two?
I did. I did. I have
Two?
Blue Star Promotions, and I also have a nonprofit called with Youthfully Expressed.
Wow, that is amazing. I do remember that process when you came in the first term, which would have been our fall course,
Mhm.
fall winter course of 2021. And then you came through and we did the sunny side.
Sunnyside, yes.
Yes, we did sunny side and the other business, youthful expressions.
Right.
And tell us about youthful expressions and what you're doing there.
Okay, well, Youthful Expression started out as going to be a performance art camp for summer camp and after school program for young children, but it actually evolved into a counseling center for youth, for underprivileged youth, because of the school shootings that were going on, and
Yeah.
low income children couldn't get counseling because they couldn't afford it, basically. So that's when God gave me that epiphany to start a youth counseling service for the low income people. So
I
that's where
love
the
that.
stress came from.
That is so rich. That is so good. Yes, that is amazing. I am just blown away at how God allows our students to come into this course and they change and they shift and they alter. And at the end, you got that pot of clay that's done turned into a beautiful piece of pottery. And
Right.
that's exactly what has happened with your businesses. So tell us about the other business. So we got one for the youth that's basically like a counseling center for the youth to be able to express themselves, right?
And you had mentioned Sunnyside. Sunnyside Daycare is going to be a daycare for special needs adults because there's no adult daycares for special needs people, especially in my area because I live in Columbia, South Carolina. There's not
Right.
any that I know of. So that's why I started.
Wow.
And I have True Blue Enterprises, which you see under by my name. Under True
Yes.
Enterprises, I have True Blue Radio, and then I also have Blue Star Promotions, which is a T-shirt and embroidery company.
Wow. So you're talking about you came to KBBU with one business and ended up with five?
Yes, I did.
That is incredible, Mr. Carl. That
Look,
is
it much to take on at one time. That's why I'm prioritizing them right now.
all right. That is so good. That is so good. So we have the youthful expressions for the youth. We
Yeah.
have Sunnyside for the adult daycare.
Hmm.
Okay, and that's special needs
Yes, special needs day.
adults.
Yes.
Okay, got it. And then we have True Blue Radio. So if we have anyone that wants to collaborate and come on your radio show, is
Yeah,
that
spots.
something that's available?
We have spots open for show hosts.
Oh, Silky, show host, y'all listen up. Look, he's hiring. He's looking for some people.
Now, listen. When our radio station is a clean radio station, we have no profanity, so we do it's family oriented.
All right. I love that. I love that. Y'all go check him out. Now, when are you on radio?
24/7. It's
24/7.
yes, we're actually on iHeartRadio distribution. So
Nice.
download the iHeartRadio app, search for
Uh-huh.
TBR, True Blue Radio, TRUBLU Radio, and just put us as a favorite, and it'll come up every time you pull it up.
Nice, nice. So y'all heard that? Definitely go to iHeartRadio and get signed up, get connected, and listen in to True Blue Radio, a good, clean atmosphere of music. I love that. So do you normally play like old school? What do you
We,
play there?
we play throwbacks like from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and we play today's music too.
I love it. I love it. So it's a wide range variety of
Right,
genres. Okay, cool beans. That's amazing. All right, and then we have True Blue Entertainment. Now, what
right.
does True Blue Entertainment do?
Okay, that's going to change the True Blue Enterprises, but that's a music
Okay,
that's a music production area.
okay. Music production. What do you mean? Like you're gonna
Different
be
tracks.
producing music?
I do produce music for artists, up and coming artists, or even artists that are already out there. So I just do music,
Wow.
and I can customize them to fit your style.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I can.
So what you're saying is that you are a producer of
Hmm.
music.
Hmm.
So we if we have some entrepreneurs out here trying to get themselves out into this world, trying to get out there and do their thing,
I got beats.
you can be their producer and you got beats for them. What? That is incredible, Mr. Carl. I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
did not know that.
and
So that is
also
great.
also a DJ service too.
And a DJ
Yeah,
service, y'all. So he just like killing it. He's killing the game of entrepreneurship. He's doing this whole wide range. And I can see how that would intertwine with even
yes.
the adult daycare and the youthful expressions organization that you've created. Like that's good.
Well, see, that's the one thing KBBU taught me is that all the businesses can intertwine with each other. So
Wow, wow. Look at that. I didn't even know you got that from us.
I
That's
did.
amazing. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's talk a little bit about your process of going through like the first term when you first started KBBU. What was that experience like?
I didn't know what I was getting into.
What did that make you feel like for real though? Like,
It actually, because I thought I knew a little bit about the business world, but when once
uh-huh.
I started the program, I realized I knew nothing about the business part of it. So
But you were already a business owner.
yeah, and it wasn't done right. So
Okay, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. So if you're thinking about coming to KBBU again, we have something for everyone. And no
yeah,
matter where you are, if you've already started a business, some of our students have been in business for like 20 years and they still came in and were able to receive something from the
right,
courses.
right.
Yes, yes,
People always
yes.
something new.
Exactly, exactly. All right, and then as you got into like business setup initially for you versus business setup coming back for the second term, what was that like?
The business setup for the first term, I realized there was a whole lot of things that I did not do that I needed to do. As far as like the phone number, the virtual address, and stuff like that, I didn't have any of that. And
Wow.
home address, which was is a big no no.
It's a
I
definite
had to
no.
start that. And then coming in the second term, I learned more about the business credit side of it and how to establish that. So it helps me out a lot.
All right, that's good. That is amazing. So, anything in particular that you took away that you feel like will go with you in the future from business setup?
From the business setup side, phone
Hmm.
numbers you can do a lot with, especially with the networking that they have at KBBU. With the system
Hmm.
that I'm using, I can actually set up all of my businesses under one number and have different areas of the different areas of it. And call in, punch a number to go to this different business.
So you're saying like you have an extension, you can call into one line, and that extension for one business, the
Right,
second business, the third business, the fourth business, all set up
right,
based on what you got from KBBU and the collaboration that we use for our
right.
phone numbers. Yes, yes.
It's going to be different though because I'm keeping that separate.
Okay, okay. It's nothing wrong with that. If you
Right,
want to change it up a little bit, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay, and then going from business setup, which was, I think we did 8 weeks instead of six because we had so many questions and so many
right.
students that were feeling like they were not sure of what to do, but we got them straightened out. We got everybody straightened out. But going from business setup into business credit, what was your take from the first term to the second term?
I didn't realize that the companies that actually did the business credit, I didn't even realize they were out there. I didn't know what they were
Wow.
because there's actually some companies that we use every day that I didn't even know you could set up a business credit for. So,
Exactly. Every single day, like places that we go, either you are an employee or you are an employer.
right,
And that's the thing that most of us do. We're not aware. We're not aware because we just look at it as, this is the economy and based on consumer versus, the what is it, the buying and selling
right, right.
on demand. Yeah. So with all of that being said, we don't really think about, oh, well, this is the
Also,
actual company I can gain business with.
I was actually using my personal money instead of using the business money, which is it's a bad idea too. That's a bad.
Bad, 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 bad idea. Because you can run
So,
yourself in a hole trying to do that.
right, right.
Yes.
That's another thing I learned.
Okay. Learning how to manage those business expenses.
Right. And setting up accounts for those businesses and how to set them up properly.
Right. Okay. Good. Good. So, was there anything else that you got from the first term versus the second term, or
Um,
as far as the business credit course?
as far as the business credit, I've learned that the personal and business credit are completely different.
Mm,
They're actually opposite, to be honest.
completely opposite.
And I
Completely.
never knew that. So that was
That's
a me too.
That's a big takeaway. That is a big takeaway for most people that are really shocked when they hear, like, oh, well, I don't have to do the same things that I go through for personal credit. I can just pretty much, I won't get into that. I can't give them all the secrets. You know what I'm saying, Mr.
Right,
Carl?
right.
I bet they were waiting on me to say that.
They were.
But seriously, you come to KBBU, we'll reveal all of those things with you and we'll show you how to get it set up as well as give you some collaborating companies that we network personally with. So definitely hit us up at www.kbbullc.com if you are interested. So back to Mr. Carl. With the business credit course, we transition into business management. So What was your idea of managing a business from the
Uh,
start?
just putting it out on Facebook. That was it.
Just put
And getting word of
that
mouth.
for management or marketing?
Oh, that's marketing. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We jumping ahead. It's okay.
For management, I didn't really know anything about management, to be honest,
Okay. Okay. So
until I
what did you?
course.
All right. So what did you get from that?
From the management part, there's a lot more to it than you realize, and it's extremely important in order to keep the IRS off of you. So,
Mm. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that administration
right,
uh,
there's a lot of different
piece of it.
programs out there that can help you. It actually simplifies it for you, to be honest.
Yes, it is. But we
I,
don't know who they are.
right,
A lot of times we don't understand that there's something for everything. So there's no reason for a business to really fail because this world is actually created more for the entrepreneur than it is for the employee. You know, you might have trouble finding a job, but if you're an entrepreneur, like there are multitudes of services all throughout, globally, internationally, in the United States, outside of the United States, everywhere, just
right.
everywhere. Because that's really the game. Either you are working for someone or you are a owner of a business of some sort. Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to management, we talked about principal members. What did you think about that?
I didn't realize I didn't have any. So, what they were.
We talked about principal members and setting up your organizational structure. And a lot of us didn't realize that, when we are trying to gain money, we're trying to gain funding, that we have to have more than just ourselves
Yes.
on paper. And so that is a very significant tip that you all can walk away with as an entrepreneur. You can walk away with knowing that, especially if you're coming to KBBU, we will help you to gain the other principal members for your organization because that's a part of your management structure. Who operates the actual organization besides you? Who handles administration?
I know the one thing that I learned about the management side, you cannot run a successful business by yourself. It's
Can't
almost
do it. It is. I mean, seriously, you don't have the ability as the owner of the organization to do everything forever. Now,
right.
you might start out that way, but truthfully, you would just run yourself in the ground because you're going to burn
Exactly.
out. You're
Exactly.
going to burn out. Like this happened to me personally. So I'm telling you what I know for sure because I've had that experience. And as much as I would have liked to run everything by myself because, I was kind of a control freak just coming into, business by myself. I was like, I'm going to prove my point and I'm going to show them that I can make it. Because you know how we have all of these doubts in our mind from family and friends or whatever. And it became something different along the way. And I was like, wait a minute, this is a lot of work. This is a large load. I can't be at two places at the same time. So how is this going to work out? And I
Right.
think that we get so caught up into, it's my business, but from God's perspective, it's not our business. It's what he gave us so that other people would be able to enjoy the fruits of the labor.
Because I know why you can't run it by yourself, but at the same time, you still have to be mindful of who you trust your business with.
Yes.
And at KPDU, they actually give you pointers to show you who to trust and who not to trust. So,
Yes. How do you even go through your list of
right.
individuals when you're hiring someone? What are your qualifications? Do you know your job duties? Do you know who it is that, what it is that you're actually looking for when you decide that you need to delegate? You know?
And job duties are very, very important when you're talking about salaries. Word is extremely important. Found that out the hard way.
Right. Because a lot of times people just want that check. but they're not necessarily going to perform the duties. Or sometimes as entrepreneurs, we're so busy and caught up into our businesses that we don't really understand that in business, we have to process the job duties. We have to walk through every single process step by step in order for someone to even be able to understand how to perform the job that we want them to have.
Because as Jasmine, one of the coaches, informed us, one word can mean the difference from a $20,000 salary to a $40,000 salary that you have.
Exactly. One word.
So
One word. One
that,
word. And go ahead. I'm
that's
sorry.
they teach you that too.
Yes. And shout out to Jasmine, by the way. Jasmine was our business manager, CEO for KBBU, and just want to give her props. Shout out, Jazz. We love you, and we really appreciate everything that you have brought into this organization. And actually, she was the organizational structure person who put it all together, to make sure that it
Right.
began to run smoothly. Even as far as our curriculum, that is a part of what you want to be thinking about as an entrepreneur. Like, what is the process from A to Z in order to get your business up and running? So, we have Jasmine that has her own business in addition to helping out KBBU. She's helped out in the management part, she's helped out in the marketing part too, right, Mr. Carl?
Yes.
Yes, she has. So, shout out to Jasmine Alexander. Girl, we love you. Mwah. All right. All right, so back to the last course of KBBU. So you went through the marketing course the first time, and you had to do something different from
I
what you did this last time. So let's talk about that for a sec.
had to come out my comfort zone, do a video. I like the videos, but I had to do one.
You did good though. We included, I remember you included the Black Panther move at
Yes.
the end. Wakanda forever.
Right.
That was fun. That was fun. So, from the last course of business marketing to this one, what's been the changes for you?
The changes are I've gotten more focused in learning how to prioritize what I need to do, learning I can't do everything at one time. I need to do one thing at a time and get everything set first, then move on to the next.
Okay. And you were talking about originally before we started into the business marketing a little bit further, you were saying like the different social media sites and
Right.
the, okay, the different places to advertise. Where were you going with that one?
There's a lot of different sites that you can advertise on.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Facebook and Instagram, there are so
Mm-hmm.
many other places you can go and so many other ways to market. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't think people realize. Most of us think of Facebook or Instagram, maybe now because we have TikTok and that's
Right.
kind of popular right now. But what we don't realize when it comes to marketing is that every platform that's available is where we should be.
But even with Facebook, they have different things that we don't even know about as far as businesses go.
Yes, so we have the personal Facebook and we have the business Facebook.
Right. A lot of people don't know about the business part.
Exactly, and how they can benefit from actually having a business page
Right.
where they can advertise and earn money and actually set up a whole appointment schedule and everything. It's really simple and easy. And those are things that we learn in our business marketing course with our marketing coaches. We have marketing coaches from AJ, Jasmine, and Nakia that have come in to our courses and help to explain how this whole thing can work and how to make it work for your industry.
One thing I can say about the coaches, they are extremely knowledgeable in their areas. Extremely knowledgeable.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all hear that, Jazz and AJ? Appreciate it so much. Nakia, yes. Shout out, shout out. So, was there anything else that you took away from the marketing course or from the course altogether, all four?
Well, the main thing that impressed me with the course, the first and the second time through, was how you compared it to the kingdom of heaven and how you just diagnosed it and brought it all together, and how we're supposed to set it up like God set it up heaven.
Wow, that is incredible. I'm so glad that you said that because that is really the foundation of what I want people to understand. Because if you can understand how God set up his kingdom, then
Right.
you can understand always how to run your business properly.
And
Always.
it's a comparison you will never think of, to be honest. And breaks it down for you. She breaks it down step by step. That
Yes.
that impressed me. I put it that way.
Cool beans. I love it. I love it. That's amazing. I just love the perspective that everybody has something different that they took away, even though it's the same course. All the different perspectives just gives me an idea of how God has created all of these people with every one of us having a different fingerprint, voice, and eye retina. That's how amazing God is at KBBU and everywhere. Actually,
Right.
we ain't knocking nobody's game. We're not knocking any other business, but at KBBU, what he's given us, it is rare. It is very different from anything else that you have ever experienced. And that is what we have heard from the students, not speaking from the teaching perspective, but from the students. We have been told they have never found anything else out there like KBBU. So
No, it's not.
I thank
I
you so
dare
much.
that it is not.
So you second that.
That's
Okay, cool beans. I appreciate it so much. So, what we wanted to do, Mr. Carl, is congratulate you for becoming a sophomore and getting ready to go into your junior year for the upcoming 2022 fall semester course. It's actually not going to be 6 months, but it's going to be only 4 months. And
right.
we've shortened the time because you've been through the fall course before.
Right.
People get real sleepy when that time rolls back for daylight savings time, and they
Right.
be like sleep on the stream.
Right.
But for the most part, we're just really glad that you have achieved this huge accomplishment. And for you to have 5 businesses, like, man, that is so major. That is incredible. Like, that is to be commended. So shout out to Mr. Cole, everyone. Give him a shout out. Give him his props. Yes, sir. And we have some goodies in store for you. We are going to invest into your organizations.
Okay. Well, thank
We're
you.
going we're going to invest into your organizations. And when I say investment, it could be monetary. It could be where we do, I want people to think outside of the box of not just monetary, but things that will allow your business to progress
Right.
as you go forward. When we say investment, that's what we're talking about, like 10, 20, 15 years down the road.
Right.
We're
Right.
talking about long term investments. That's what we're dealing with here. So, we're going to have an investment for your businesses,
Okay.
all 5. And we are going to also give you a t-shirt so that you can show off your KBBU. So I guess you will have to wear it like 5 times out of the week. You can wash it and re-wear it for each
Right.
business. Or put 5 on yours or something.
Right.
But yes, we got a t-shirt for you. And we also have your actual certification that will be framed, and we'll send that package out to you. Now, you said that you are in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So we are actually in the same town. So
Okay.
that is awesome. So maybe we could just meet up and I can get everything over to you.
Right. Right.
Awesome, awesome.
And
Okay, cool
so,
beans. So
one more thing, though. I'm gonna say one
yes,
more thing.
sir. Yes, sir.
The networking at the school is amazing. There's so much networking to be done there. It'll blow your mind.
Wow. Yeah, we try to collaborate with all the businesses. So we believe that God has brought every person to the organization, where they're alumni or they're just getting started, and we have over 700 people in our private Facebook group that most of them are actually entrepreneurs or know someone that wants to become one. And I'm just saying, like, it is so amazing to be able to connect with people who are in every industry of life that you can think of. So it's just like having a big community of people that whatever you need, there's a solution for that problem.
There
And
is.
that's what we wanted. I mean, even as a little girl, I always dreamed of having that, even for my personal family. But now that we have this university, it's like even better because
Like,
it's so huge.
like a one-stop shop.
Yes, a one-stop shop, just like Walmart. That's what I'm
Yep.
talking about. And I do like Walmart. I like Target too, though. But okay,
Okay.
that's neither here or there. But anyway, thank you so much, Mr.
Okay.
Carl. Congratulations. We are so proud of your journey. We are so glad to have you in class again. And yes, guys, this is our class clown. He does
I,
make a lot of jokes. He makes a lot of jokes. So we are not boring in our
no,
classroom. Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
don't know
sir,
what you're talking
indeed.
about though, but
Yes, we have a lot of fun. It's very exciting, even though it's serious and we get down to business, but we do have a lot of fun, a lot of smiles, and even tears. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're just watching this for the first time, go ahead and hit us up at www.kbbullc.com, or you can call us at 855-522-8552, or email us at info@kbbullc.com. And Mr. Carl, can you share with them any last information that you would like for them to have in order to reach out to you if they're interested in any of the 5 businesses that you own?
okay. For the radio station, you can go to www.tb-radio.com, and you can find out all the information on the website. It's being
Nice.
it's being updated. And
Okay.
for Blue Star Promotions, the email is info Blue Star Promo. Yeah, bluestarpromo.com. It's
Cool.
BLSTRPROMO. And
Got it.
Mutually Expressed, we're still working on that one. Because
All right. Cool beans.
we just changed that one.
Yeah,
And
we had to change the name.
right. And what did I forget? Which one did I forget? Did I forget?
Sunnyside.
Sunnyside. Okay. That is info at SALDLLC.com.
Awesome. Great work. Congratulations. You are now an official sophomore graduate.
Yay!
Woo! All right, guys. So you never know when we're gonna hit the slide button, but y'all better stay looking. Y'all better stay watching. So we'll see you next time. And thank you so much, Mr. Carr, and
Thank,
congratulations.
thank you.
All right, you guys take care. We'll see you then. See you later.